Hey John, so I think we're up to about plan H or I, or I don't know. We're going through the alphabets um, anyway, on this setup over here. Anyway, we'll start with the tank. Tank wasn't too bad. We did have to reduce it down because you guys had the 200,000. This is only the 75,000. It's the same tank as what's down at the old mine. Some reason I'm going to shoot this video to Bradford White and see if they know what's up with this. But when this fires, the pressure goes up to about 120 to 140 sometimes, depending on how long it stays on. After it cools, after the burners go off, this is steadily going back down, and it'll go back down to 60 of what your pressure is in here. So I think it's something internal, but it was constantly bleeding into the pan, so I've got it tied in to the drain pipe over there, so when it does seep out, it's not going to go into the pan anymore. This here, we're setting this on like B for normal use, and then the day before, Braylon needs it at the hottest it can be. Then he'll turn it up, and then once he's done brewing and cleaning and everything, then this will go back to B. That way the water's about 140 to 145, so you can get your sterilization for cleaning. Had to redo the gas, obviously, to add the tankless in. We added the valves here. They didn't have any isolation valves, so we kind of got isolation valves everywhere now. Added a second isolation valve over here. Added two more to the setup. Then we have another one coming over here that feeds the tankless. Then of course we needed our isolation valves here to descale it. If we ever had to descale it, we put in a good T-stop, so they can, in a braided line, so when they use their swamp cooler, evaporator cooler, they can still feed off of that. And then of course we got a bleed elbow down here. If we've ever got to work on it, I mean, we can also drain it from there as well. And then pans under both of them. That back there is the acid neutralizer that goes on all high efficiency equipment, or supposed to anyway. And because the exhaust water is very acidic, we don't want to eat up your drains and everything. We brought the drains over to here since it's just seepage on there. I mean, if you want them to come over to the main one, just let me know. We can do that. This is all secure into the housing, and then the exhaust, we've already ran it multiple times. Since this is only being used, so this is being tied into here, he will shut this valve off when he goes to do the filling of the system. I mean, as a backup, if something went down with the water heater, they could use this for temporary until we got the main water heater back on for that, but that's only in a last resort. Only thing I got left to do is just put some caulking on here. We've ran it multiple times, and it's up high enough that you don't get no rotten egg smell from the exhaust on there. So, but Anyway, a lot of changes, but hopefully you like it. Thanks, bro.